there, friend. I hope that you are doing okay. This video is a long-awaited video by a specific someone. Yes, this video will go out to Kat, because I know you love the needle felting and the needle felting sounds, so I hope this will help relax you. And since I know you're going through a hard time right now, and I wish you the best of luck of, being able to heal and be okay. But I hope this video will be relaxing for you and anyone else that could use a little bit of extra relaxation. So today I'm just going to do some needle felting, and I have no real plan for what to talk about in this video, so I'm just going to ramble probably, and let's get started. I've already started. This is already a video. It's already happening. It's going to be a bit interesting to see what it turns out to be, this needle felting, because I'm not going to have time to finish one needle felt project all in one go, because it takes so long. So I will be, I guess, just making progress on one of my needle felting projects. Maybe I can keep going on the same project over and over again in these videos until I finish it, or should I start something new every time, or should I make sure that I pick projects that I've already worked on that I can keep on going until I finish, like projects that I have that are almost finished that I can finish off in one of these videos. I think that might be a good idea, but let me know if you like. You can write a little message in the comments if you want to. But today I don't know what I'm going to be making. But I'll be making and needle felting along, and it's just very enjoyable to make these little projects. I've always had a hard time focusing on things that are slow like this, because my brain wants to have things happen, I guess. And this, even though I really like the idea of needle felting, always as far as not as far as I can remember, but as far as I've known needle felting to be a thing, I have liked the idea of it, but yeah, it can be hard to focus so much on one single little thing. But with needle felting, if you get into the zone, it can be really, really relaxing. But you need to know how to get into sort of a meditative state where you just poke along and make it your own thing and be in the moment. It's very easy to want to think about what the end product is going to look like and what you have to do with every single poke of the needle to figure out what should be done and what can you do to not mess up the shape. And you kind of constantly have to focus on reshaping the shape as it goes along, because as you poke and prod, it kind of changes shape over time. Maybe if you're a professional at this and really good, you can just keep it in the right shape all as you go along. But I am not super good at this. I'm just having fun with it, and therefore it's easy for it to get out of shape and get wonky. But then you just poke it back to the right shape, and then it's not that bad. And I really need to be able to get into that sort of mindset as I go, that it will be okay and everything will be shaped back to normal if I just keep shaping it. Or maybe it won't be back to normal, not the original idea anyway, but it can end up being something new, something that you will enjoy just as much as the original shape. But you won't know what it will turn out to be unless you just get in the mood and get in the flow of needle felting and letting the needle guide your way to where you want to be. You'll find out where you want to be as you go along. And what you should do is lose your train of thought like I just did. Sometimes that can happen. And you know what? That's what needle felting is all about. It's okay as if you lose your mind, if you lose yourself, because you can just get right back to it. You can zone out and get right back to it. And when you get your little finished things and creatures that you make, you will have a little thing that you've made. You've put a lot of time in and effort, and it always makes the thing extra lovely when you've spent a lot of time with it, and then you put it on the desk or in your little cozy bed with your plushies. It's always a lot more special when you've made something yourself rather than buying it, because you've spent so much time with it, making it become a thing, putting love into it, putting your soul into it. It's a little part of you. And that is why I think it's special to also get gifts from others that are homemade. They've put a little bit of themselves into it, a little bit of their magical world from their head, from a world that's beyond ours, but is connected just ever so slightly through this little magical thing you make. And that's what I hope to do with these needle felting things. I hope to create a little bit of a tiny world just of my own making. And if you've watched my videos throughout the years, you will know that I like my little special worlds. I like following around, frolicking and falling. I'm thinking of a word that I'm trying to find. Frolic and folly throughout the worlds that I make. And I love to just explore my own worlds and make things up. And it's fun. And it is something I want to get back to doing, as it is very, very freeing to be doing those worlds, making up the stories that I go along. And those stories are something that will be reflecting my own inner mental health in a way. I've been working a lot on my mental health in a lot of different ways. And the more I work on them, the easier it becomes to make up worlds that are effortless and freeing. And I think, or I hope, that will reflect in the stories and make people relaxed. And I hope this needle felting is making you relaxed, because you deserve to be relaxed. You deserve to be comfortable. You deserve nice, relaxing times. And I hope this video will relax you, help you focus on the daily tasks, or to help you go to bed. I am curious about how many people fall asleep to these or put them in the background to focus. I have a feeling that more people listen to them during the day than actually during night, even though I mostly make them in a sort of mindset that it is for falling asleep. And some people do both. They watch it during the day as soon as they see the video, and then another time when going to bed. And that's a fine idea, I suppose. I wouldn't mind if you double watched my video. But it's very interesting how different people use ASMR. It's such a versatile thing. But I guess like any video is versatile like that. Because a lot of videos that aren't even ASMR, people use it as comfort videos, even though they're loud and people are laughing in them loudly and stuff. Laughter, I think, for a lot of people is very relaxing. And some people listen to those while going to bed. Podcasts or Let's Plays or anything like that. Just to have something on in the background. ASMR kind of particularly fits in that category for relaxation and bedtime. But it's funny that the name ASMR doesn't particularly indicate a relaxing video. It's really only about the tingles. And so it is interesting that ASMR has become like a synonym with relaxation. And relaxing it is when I needle felt, making my little creatures, putting the magic in them, making my little army of friends, making my little golem-like creatures. I'm gonna put my magic into them and they can run around and be my little helpers. And I'll give them a wonderful little life here in my room, in my forest. I should bring them out in forest. Wouldn't that be fun? Out in nature with my magical little friends, going on adventures. And nature is a very good place to go to heal and feel nice and calm. I wonder if anyone ever puts some ASMR on and goes into the forest to just listen and relax. I know music is a lovely thing for going into the forest with and just listening and feeling the atmosphere that the music and the forest creates together. And it's important to feel the forest and the life in the forest and how all of it is part of one big living, breathing thing. And even things that decay and die keep on living in the other things, in the trees, and in the air we breathe, and in the joy and life that the previous creatures and plants give. It's all part of living, and it's all part of experiencing life fully. And we're all part of this bigger thing, this bigger life. And you will be remembered by everything that happens after. You will be part of this world, You will keep life going. You will be remembered not necessarily by people, but by the waves, by the ripples you put in this ocean of life. And so it's very, very healing to be part of the forest atmosphere, to feel and to be in the moment of what is and what exists. And the trees, they rustle in the wind, and the sun get picked up by the plants. And it's so nice to feel the sun shining on your skin. And it's so nice to feel the air that you breathe and the footsteps you take. You bring everything that everyone and all the plants and everything has done for you. When you eat a potato, the potato carries you. The potato is part of what makes you be able to take that next step. And the way your friend smiled at you, and the way that they made you happy, helped you go through to another day and take another step. It's all part of the same line, part of the same progression, part of the same forward movement, the same flow. We're all going along. And so I hope you can find the flow. I hope you can find a nice rhythm where you can be okay, where you can be okay with moving on, because it's nice and it's precious to have you here. And I'm so happy that you are here and becoming more and more relaxed and feeling nice and calm. You can take some deep breaths in and out. In and out. And feel your body become nice and relaxed. You deserve to feel nice and calm and relaxed. You deserve nice, relaxing things. You are precious. You are lovely. And I'm so happy that you keep taking steps. And I'm proud of you for it. Good job. Well done. Good job. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. needle felting thing, it's not gonna be finished today. It's not gonna be finished today. But that's okay. That's okay. And I think it's very nice that you came along to watch me stab some wool and listen to me ramble on about some interesting things, random things. I hope they were helpful and healing. And I hope you feel proud of yourself. Because you should be proud. You should be. You should be. And I'm proud of what I've done. I'm getting closer to going places. Getting better at getting better. It's kind of silly. It's a skill to be able to get better. And so, the more you get better at getting better, the more you get better. And I hope the same for you. And I thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for seeing something special in me. Because you keep watching. You've made it to the end of this video. About 3 minutes left. But you've made it here. And so, thank you for making it this far. Because that means you find something in my voice, in what I do, useful to you and enjoyable. And sometimes it's hard to see the views as people, but when I think about it, how even if I were to just get one person to watch through this whole video, that would mean one whole person sat and listened and listened to me for 30 minutes. And that's just crazy that people would find comfort or some sort of usefulness from my voice. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, you. You in particular. You who listens. And I hope you can fall asleep or go on with whatever you need to do. Remember to drink and stay hydrated and eat and be healthy and stretch and move a little and do whatever it is that you do. Okay. Have a good day very, very good night. Sleep dreams and dream sleeps and sleep well. Sleep well. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I'll see you